All right, class, let's get started. Everyone come to attention. How do you guys feel today? Awesome, sorry, let's back up. And set position. Student creed. Student creed, sir. Line 1. I pledge to develop myself in a positive manner. Line 2. I pledge to use what I learn in class constructively and defensively. Line 3. I pledge to foster friendships and contribute to my community. And let's back up. All right, warm-ups here. They're gonna be a little bit different than what we're doing in regular classes, all right? But we're gonna do one of my favorites to do here, 30, 20, 10. Whew. If you'd like to reduce numbers to 20, 15, 10, that'd be okay too. That's up to you. Make a call on how you wanna challenge yourself. But if you haven't done these before, normally they'd be done with a partner. So let's say we got our red wave master here and our red wave master here. One of them would do 30 push-ups while the other counts. And then they'd swap. This person does 30 push-ups while the other counts. Then it goes to sit-ups. So we'd have crunches. We'd go 30 crunches, 30 crunches. So that's our 30s. Then we go to the 20s. 20 push-ups, 20 push-ups, 20 crunches, 20 crunches, and then down to the 10s. 10 push-up, 10 push-up, 10 crunch, 10 crunch, and we are done, right? Of course, that partner who is not doing the exercise would be counting, getting a little bit of rest, and they're trying to start as soon as that first partner ends. I do not have a partner next to me right now to do these warm-ups, but I'll try and figure that my partner is going at about the same speed as I am, so trying to estimate it as closely as I can. If you'd like to do it at the same time as me, you can. If you'd like to do it in between my sets, you may have to try and speed through real fast because we'll find out how close I am to counting time in it. But 30, 20, 10s is our warm-up. Let's get started. Quick reminder, guys, I don't think we did any kind of push-ups last week, but I'm going to be doing it with my knuckles down just to make sure my wrist is staying a little safer. You do not have to do that. In fact, you should probably do the palms if that's what you normally do. All right, but we're getting started. 30 push-ups. Ready, set, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, halfway there. Okay, normally with a partner, you'd have them counting for you. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There we go. So now my partner would be starting to do their push-ups. I've got a little bit of time to rest, kind of catch my breath. I would be counting for them here 10, 11, 12, 13 as they go through all of them. So if you've got a teammate, you can do that workout with them. If not, rope a family member and make sure they're getting some exercise today. Let's give them about 5, 10 more seconds here. We've got some crunches to do next. Remember, crunches, not sit-ups, so we don't have to come all the way up. The goal is just to make sure the shoulder blades come up off the ground. Ready? They're at 28, 29, 30. Here we go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure you're squeezing the abs. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20. Oh, only 10 more. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. There we go. Partner's doing their crunches right now. If anyone wants to time my push-up, see how accurate I was in guessing how long it took me compared to my partner, Wave Master over here. They're going through their crunches. They're probably at about 15 by now, right? They're pretty quick. They're at 20. 3, 5, 26, 7, 8, 9, 30. All right, now we get to go down to the 20s. 20 push-ups, 20 push-ups, 20 crunches, 20 crunches. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I always found the last 5 in this set were the most challenging. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. They're still the most challenging in my eyes. All right, my partner's going, right? They were counting for me, and as soon as I was done, boom, they're ready to bust out their push-ups. I'm counting for them right now. There's 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. They're having challenges. 18. It's getting a little slower like mine went. 19. 20 crunches now. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Already halfway through. That's the really cool part about the 20s. 15. As we get through it real fast. 18, 19, 20. Partner's doing their crunches now. I get to have a little bit of a break here. As my partner goes, we've got some fun Muay Thai to do today. We're also going to be working through some more stick work, kind of practicing what we had done last week with our our freeform twirling, our strikes, our blocks, depending on your rank. Let's see, I think they're probably at 19 now. There's 20, down to the 10s. 10 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make this one my best one here. And 10. Woo. Partner's turn, they're going through. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Crunch time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, let's stand back up. My partner was so fast, they already finished their 10 crunches there. Those are our 30, 20, 10s, guys. Awesome work with the warm-up. Start stretching a little bit here as we go through our message of the week. All right, team. Our message of the week this week is courage. Right? The ability to stand up and try to tackle a problem even when we're nervous about it, when we're worried about it. When we may not always believe in ourselves, I can still say, you know what? I'm going to be courageous. I'm going to step forward and I'm going to try this, right? It may be something in martial arts like by the time you're watching this, it's probably November, which means in about a month, we've got a student black belt, a black belt, and a second-degree black belt test that's going to happen. And it's a completely different test than most people have, or that everyone in the school has seen before. And so it's going to take some courage for those testers, these candidates, to, one, just say, I'm going to take a black belt test, but then two, also to go into a test that is, like, for the most part, a complete unknown for them, right? They know what they need to know, but they haven't had a chance to see what it might look like, right? So that's going to take a lot of courage, even if it's something where they have the confidence, they know they can do it, right? It's still going to take some courage to do. But courage could also be something not just like that, but being able to stand up for something that you believe in when it could be really easy to just kind of shrink away from it, right? To be able to make sure your voice is heard and that you could stand up for somebody else who may not be able to for themselves. So courage, right? Believe in yourself. Make sure that you put yourself out there to challenge yourself even when you're nervous about it. Now, let's get into our Muay Thai, guys. Hey guys, we get to continue with some more Muay Thai this week. We're gonna, again, build a little bit of a different combo, but let's have a blast with this. Let's get started. All right, level 2s. We're working on a little Muay Thai combo here. Let's get started. We're starting off with our lead leg push kick. Remember, it's a type of front kick. I'm gonna step up with my back, throw that front kick with the other leg, but I'm gonna push my hips forward. It's like I'm trying to push someone away from me. Awesome, so once we've got that, we do our push kick, we're following it up with a jab and a cross. Let's do that all together. Step up, push, jab, cross. Still hitting with the ball of the foot with our front kick, making sure our toes are pulled back towards our shin, and again, pushing those hips forward. Again, ready? Step up, push kick, and then jab, cross. Awesome, again, push kick, jab, cross. Excellent, let's follow this up. We got an elbow and then a knee. Always switching sides. If I go left hand, right hand with my jab cross, and it's gonna be left elbow, right knee. Here we go. Step up, push, jab, cross, elbow, and knee. Good, one more time. Push kick, jab, cross, elbow, and knee. Awesome. Nice and simple there. We can get a good flow to it. Let's go 45 seconds on and go. Start nice and slow. Make sure that you feel comfortable with the combo. You know what hand and what leg is throwing what technique. And step up, push kick, jab, cross, elbow, and knee. Push kick, jab, cross, elbow, knee. Push kick, jab, cross, elbow, and knee. Excellent, we got about 10 more seconds. I'm gonna start speeding mine up. Last one, best one, sir. And break. Hey, great work with that combo, guys. It's feeling really good to do. It's feeling really smooth to me as well. So, excellent work with it. We're gonna jump ahead into our Cinco Tiros next. Continue drilling our stick curriculum. So, see you in a second. Before we get started, just a couple of reminders. make sure that you have a nice clear space. Even though I'm supposed to keep my hand in close like this, every once in a while maybe I get excited and my hand swings out this way. I want to make sure that I'm not too close to something where I might hit it, right? I want to be at a distance where I know, oh, I'm safe from hitting that, right? I'm safe, I'm not going to hit anything around me. If you've got a stick, awesome, let's use that. If you don't, you could always substitute with something else. For example, I could use this. This was, I think, at one time used for like tiger obstacle courses. It might be a little bit too long, right? A little bit longer than my arm, which is that normal measuring point, but that's fine. I can still practice my strikes. I can still practice my blocks here, right? Or, and these are all just examples of stuff that I have in the karate school, right? I could use like one of these clappers. I could still pretend that it's a stick here, practice keeping this 90-degree angle, practice my block still. It could still work, right? At home, it may be more likely that you've got an old small broom handle that you could use. Or maybe you've got a wooden spoon that you could use. Or maybe you've got a tube from wrapping paper. All right, all of these are good options that you could use as long as it's safe to do so, as long as your family's okay with it. So, nothing more to add on here. Let's jump into our Cinco Tiros curriculum. All right, level 2s, we're gonna start working on a couple of our blocks. We talked about the first all 5 strikes in the previous module. Let's talk about our blocks 1 and 2, and I believe we'll get a chance to get to block 3 today as well. Blocks for angle 1. Remember, an angle 1 strike was horizontal like this, and so to block that, we wanted to have our stick vertical, right? That way, their strike is flat, ours is straight up and down. We make that T, or that plus sign, to be able to block. The first one, say it's coming from this side over here, I'm gonna turn and face towards it, have my stick vertically out in front of me. Notice my left hand is here ready to brace, and I cushion the strike in. Other side, I turn and face, stick out, cushion the strike. Notice I'm absorbing it as opposed to trying to fight it and push it away. Accept it. Excellent. Now, angle 2. Let's say that I'm holding this in my right hand. I'm actually going to turn and face this wall. It's a little easier to follow along. Angle 2, the first one on our left side over here, we call this one the rooftop. I'm going to take the stick and I'm going to tilt the tip of it down to the side. Let me scoot forward a little bit. It might be easier to see. Here, tilt it down, and I've got my rooftop. I can also flip it all the way over to the other side. And now that's my chicken wing. If I switch hands, it might make it a little easier to see, especially here. Here we go. Let's say we've got it in our right hand. Bring it across the body, and there we go. The other one, the tip of the stick flips all the way over, and I've got my chicken wing block right there. Awesome. So we've got angles 1 and 2. Finally, angle 3 block is actually just an angle 3 strike. It's pretty nice. So all we have to do is this rising strike. The goal would be our stick collides with our partner stick, hitting with the same amount of power. Awesome work, guys. Let's review those one more time. All right, ready? I'm going to mirror you through this one. So I'm holding it in my left hand over here, but it's on the right side of your screen, so assume it's in your right hand, okay? Ready? Stick straight up and down, turn face to the first strike, and absorb it in, cushion it. Other strike, absorb it in, cushion it. Angle 2, remember these ones that come down at an angle. I've got my rooftop, and I can cushion, kind of sink a little bit, and then I can flip it all the way over for my chicken wing. Finally, angle 3, strike up, which would be our blocks, right? When we hit them with the same power that they've got, they would clash in the middle. Those are the first 3 blocks in our Cinco Tiros. One more time, ready? 1 is vertical here. 2 is our rooftop and the chicken wing. And 3, we strike up. Awesome job, guys. Those are the first 3 blocks in Cinco Tiros. Make sure you get as much practice with those as possible. And we're going to continue having a blast with this work. So awesome job, guys. All right, everybody, before we bow out here, quick reminder in terms of announcements. It is tip testing week this week for our blue tip, so make sure you guys get those videos recorded if you're working on your Muay Thai and send them in through Discord as soon as you can. There's always that option to do a private lesson as well. You can check out the information for that on our Google Sheet. It should be linked in Discord up on the top left sidebar up there, private lesson information or something along those lines. So that's it for our announcements this week. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys had a nice, safe Halloween. And looking forward to get some more training going in the coming weeks too. So let's come to attention and let's bow out. Class dismissed.